Hello guys, this is Kong. Today I'm gonna be doing a Blade Runner 2040 analysis of the trailer. I would say the official trailer, and you guys notice, it is number one trending. So how many view? 1.8 million views. So on that note, let's start this, okay? All right, let's start this. Atari, as you guys notice, I really like this design. It's oh, you know what? He's going between building, and this building is probably have the light and it shine on the others. Cause this is less light. Cool though. I like it. He look really mean. He like, get out of my face. I mean, he literally told him to get out of my face. Punch him, explosion. I really like this. This is cool. This is really cool, very visual, arresting. And even you can tell here it's a little bit purple, pinkish. This is blue. This reminds me of Jupiter's Ascension, I believe. Kind of remind me of that tone. Here, Ryan Gosling, I believe. And we don't know who this figure is. She seemed to be talking to him, maybe, or pointing at him. He's looking at her. I like the color, how it can affect the environment. That's cool. You can do a lot of things with CGI nowadays, but using in an actual practical, in a real life situation is really, that's the key to details, I would say. Shot rain. Let me just watch this and then I'll go over it.
Every civilization was built off the back of a disposable workforce. But I can only make so many. Happy birthday.
There is an order to things. That's what we do here. We keep order. The world is built on a wall that separates kind. Tell either side there's no wall, you bought a war.
You're a cop. I did your job once. I was good at it. I know. What do you want? I want to ask you some questions. The key to the future is finally unearthed. Bring it to me. You know you're here.
I always told you, you're special. Your story isn't over yet. There's still a page left.
Alright, so let's watch this again. Punch, curve, rain, again. He go by really fast, this movie. This is reminiscent of the original ones. Really dark, really muted, really yeah, it's just dark and gloomy, really. Atari cars, and this is a really interesting set piece or scene because you can't really tell if there's depth there or what or how far. You can only thing you can tell is that there are two people here, and there's a obviously there's a window up here somewhere shining down, but you can't tell if this is close or near or obviously this is depths, you know, a little bit, but you can't really tell, you know. Uh, it's very simple, but it's really complicated at the same time, and maybe that's what it's going for. And I like this shot. It's very, to me, it feel like a kind of like a museum. If you ever been to a science museum, you get to see this prehistoric dinosaurs and all this sort of thing. But this is it's like an evolution stages. You know, how you have I want to say a female, a male, maybe a female and a male, and it is also on that side too. And I like it's almost symmetrical. It is symmetrical. You out here, you know, there's four here, and it is really, really symmetrical. I like the color of this. It make uh this whole scene really stand out, and him being a little bit darker, her a little bit lighter, color palettes, and this is probably when they're gonna be talking about the history of the replicant. Probably, maybe I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. And I like the way the light is changing here. It's like there's sunlight is moving. Basically, that's what it is, and he's looking at them. And this guy here kind of remind me of Morpheus. Morpheus and Bato in Ghost in the Shell because you have that. Obviously, he has something glowing in his neck. Probably he's plugging into the internet. And his eye is, you can tell, can't tell there, but right here. His eye is kind of like Bato. And they go, it's been in the stasis, I would say. So it's to me, it seemed like they're almost essentially raising human, but not really human. So shaking. The color scheme is very purple, reddish, pinkish. So to me, it symbolized that girl is at the beginning. Because you see here, see if we can see. Oh, I don't think we can see her. Where is she? Oh, well, I guess we'll have to wait until we'll get to that part. Slides out. I want to see that again. To me, it feels like this piece here make me think of plants, because plants rely on sorry about that. Plant relies on sunlight, and I wonder if there's any relation between that. Are they plant-based or they're something to do with the lighting or something? I don't know. Or it's just meant to be a symbolic, a representative. Falls out. Talking to him. This color, pinkish, reddish, ruby. I would say ruby. Yeah, I mean, you could tell it's dark, it's gloomy. To me, it looked polluted. You know, you know, the future day of polluted environment. Talking. It's really dark. It's raining, and I love this shot because let me go with it back. It's really, you know, it's kind of like it captures his emotion, his expression, his feeling. I love when the director and actor captures it, because that's so important. Because you as an audience have to be able to, in some way feel what the actor or actress is feeling in the moment they are in. And this is like, you can tell he's pissed, he's mad, he feels like he's beaten up, and you can tell in the color and the way the color here is very it's kind of muted. It's kind of bluish. It's night. They use blue as nighttime as they don't use like black because it's really hard to. It's just not a really good color because you can't show the contrast. And I think that's why they use blue. And I think blue is the closest color to black. I don't know, but producer realist guy, yeah. The lady dancing, of course. And it seemed like when you get down lower, it seemed kind of to be more Ghost in the Shell esque. I mean, this came before Ghost in the Shell, but this really got that whole neon techno lifestyle, so to speak. The girl. I think she's a little too young for him. That's what I think. Awkward. I mean, you get to see, this color, the ruby color, is kind of there. It's in a little bit sprinkled throughout. And then this is obviously, I want to say outside of the city, because in the trailer they just said there's a wall, a metaphor. There's a wall outside of the city. So this, to me, it appears to be the old city, and you can tell, it's full of this literally desert, and there's a building remaining. And of course, the building is going to withstand time. Eventually, it's going to crumble down, taken down by Mother Nature. But it's outside of the the wall or the city, the new city. And I'm digging this Lamborghini door, hovercraft Lamborghini. I wonder if Lamborghini is gonna sue them for this. But anyway, that is the beside that, and he doesn't feel like he's actually in the set. I wonder. Oh wait, see if it closes. And this set, I don't know, this statue feel really kind of weird and awkward. I don't know why they chose that. They chose this shot, and he's right here, and it's dark. It's really desolate. This scene remind me of The Martian. This whole this city remind me of The Martian landscape. He's walking, of course. I like the whole contrast. The dark and orange, and then you have the color. It's almost more light, and then you have the modern city, which is just gray, it's mute, it's dark, it's polluted. It's just dirty. Got that dirty look. Here is more natural, more organic color, almost close to organic, centering with the original use at the building. And here, definitely don't want to trip a claymore mine, that's for sure. You tell the light is right there in the wire. You're like, I ain't gonna blow my shit up here. I'm stepping over this. And he comes out because if he didn't blow that part, he knew that someone was smart enough to go over it and not trip. And that actually is a smart idea. If someone, you just had a trap there and it didn't blow up, you might as well go out and blow the heads off, or shoot them up. So here it is, Harrison Ford. He's like, "You serious? A gun? I got worse. I gotten worse." So when you look like they're both beat up, worn out. He's obviously got beaten up pretty bad, no blade. I love this. I like it when they have this kind of shot, She's kind of sexy here. Anyway, but I love the shot that how they put the shot on the car windshield. It just feel natural, you know. That's something you see in real life. He's just looking forward and snow. He's catch. I'm just looking at the set here. It's very diverse. Different people, different personality, different style, different take. And the budget gotta be huge for this. See here. 6, 10. Oh, we don't quite see 21. 6, 10, 21. So apparently this is taken, what, 20 years after? If I am understanding this date right. So it's 6, 10, 21. And this movie is 2049. So this is what, 28 years after the first movie, maybe? So I like this kind of shot. It's just so architecturally, it's interesting. It got that almost remind me of the Inception, you know, design. It's very monotone, but very architecturally is very interesting. You know, it kind of got that Japanese vibe to it, actually. Japanese architecture. I mean, even his suit is kind of a resemblance of Japanese outfit, Japanese clothing, or ancient Japanese suit. I wonder if she's. Oh, she said, man, she might be in there shooting. We don't know who this lady is. Okay, so I wonder who is that? That Ryan Gosling? Oh no. I wonder. Might be someone else. No human can go through the wall like that. So watch explosion, knife, Batista. I mean, he look old as fuck. He look old. And that is I guess, the magic of makeup, the magic of, you know, basically makeup and design to make a person look old a lot. I mean, he in the movie. I mean, he's just a guy, but like here, he looked worn out. He looked old. He looked tired. It captured that age, and yeah, kudos to the design team to really nail the look and design of the characters, and that's really important. In addition to the stories, just want to see this again. That's a very interesting knife. How it curved like that. Typically, it's like goes the other way. Batista with the small glasses, Harry Potter glasses. Harry Potter. Maybe they were reading Harry Potter that day in the future. This girl here. She's kind of got that ruby, the black. Maybe she might be the girl. Maybe the lady. Or the replicant that he's looking for. She's kind of dotting that same color. The ruby color. Through the wall. Right here. See here? Ruby. Blue. Remind me of Fifth Elements. Now I'm curious. I want to make this a little small for you guys. Let's see here. I can spell Fifth Element poster. Actually, quite the opposite. She had red hair, but you get the idea. She had red hair and white, whatever. But you get the idea. She remind me of the fifth element and Jupiter Ascension. She's actually kind of attractive in blue. Because you don't see, a woman in blue, you know, hair, and this is kind of attractive. Her lip is, So, like I said, she's rocking the color is rocking the blue and ruby. So she might be our, so to speak, the rabbit in the tunnel, rabbit in a hole. Maybe we don't know. Get more beta. This is really almost psychedelic. And there you go. I mean, they're showing shot of. This is the girl that was on the mirror. I mean, not on the mirror, but on the in the car when Ryan Gosling was in a car going by. That might be it. It may be her. Excuse me. Blade Runner. See how you got that dark ruby color? This is also. So, a lot of the stuff kind of, repeat itself. A lot of things are shown in here, a lot of questions. It doesn't really give us a lot of things, and that's good. The color is the most thing that things stand out in this movie. The ruby color, and like as for example, the color between the new city and the old city. I think I like the character design, the look, the the world building. The like this is beautiful. It's kind of that. This architecture is cool. It's like old style compared in the movie. It's old, but and then when you get to where is it the beginning here, it kind of got that modern take, monotone. It's just I hope they really deliver or continue the legacy of the first one. Because I really like the first one. I think this will be a little bit more, I guess, a little bit more accessible to the audience in a more intelligent way. That we can actually understand what's going on. We could appreciate it. Make us watch the original one. I'm thinking about watching the original one just for this movie. When it get closer to this to watching the theater. And here she is. I wonder if she is the more I watch it, the more I wonder this lady here. She's seductive. This kind of in this list, she's really seductive. I like the eye shot. It's really a close shot, and it's interesting that you don't see the camera. They must have post they get rid of that in post because when you take a picture of someone or when you look into someone, you tend to see a reflection of the camera. Even in cars, when you take that's the thing is really difficult about capturing shiny things because they reflect what's being captured, what capturing it, and this almost doesn't have it. So yeah, they cheated there. But it is really a super close up. And I wonder whose eye is this. This kind of remind me of Mila Kunis. Maybe think of her. And the book is being ripped. I question that. Wonder why. The only thing that kind of bothers me is in this clip he's wearing the same jacket or coat, so to speak, long coat. and it made me think if this happened just this during this one piece in the movie. It seemed like it happened in one piece of the movie because he's wearing the same coat. Maybe this happened in the same time frame. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. And this is the only time he really take off the jacket. So yeah, that is my analysis of Blade Runner 2049. It definitely really intrigued me of, like I said earlier, character design, the look, the story, um, the lore, the myths, the stories, how this story will connect to the original one. We get to kind of see that with the date and what it have to do with Ryan Gosling's character and Harrison Ford's characters. So yeah, I think there's more to the stories, more to the trailer, so to speak. Um, I would love to see this because I like movies that like kind of like this because it's deep, but it's also very enriching. It's that's how I believe. I believe that movies should be a lot of things. This is just one of them where it's like intelligent. It's really it seemed intelligent. It seemed intelligent. It seemed well developed, well crafted, and that's why I like it. The trailer. So yeah, kudos to Ryan Gosling. I think this may be his. I wouldn't say one of his best performances, but he's really consistent with his acting. But I feel like we get to see more of his emotion, so to speak. Like this shot. This is probably my favorite shot. I mean, this is like anger, pissed off, um, in one shot. I just think that that's captured it all so beautifully with colors and setting and the out of focus depth to focus on him. It's just great. So I'm rambling long enough. It's almost 30 minutes. So I want to say thank you guys for watching my Blade Runner analysis. Thank you for your effort and time. I really do. Please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. More content to come, more review to come in the future. Always do more because I love watching movies. I love doing trailers like this because it get me excited. That's what I'm really passionate about. So take care, guys. Have a good night, and see you in the next video.